Right, so in this lesson, before we get into actually how to add light and shadow and that kind of thing, we should probably run through the drawing tools. Now, I'm not going to look at all of these tools. There's tons and tons of options, and honestly, whatever you're drawing or painting or brushing with, it doesn't really matter that much. It's all up to your own style and kind of how you see things. So there's no right answers here. But I didn't want to skip this section entirely before we started using some of these things. So, the first drawing tool on the list is the pen, and there's lots of options for this. The G pen is very popular for inking, and there's many different versions of types of pens. There's a calligraphy pen. This one's got a little bit more texture on it. And in the pen section, there's also a section of markers. Now, I do use this monofill pen. I actually have a shortcut set to this because this is basically an alias brush. Okay, it gives us hard edges on our lines no matter what we do. And so a lot of times if I need to clean up some flats or if I want to draw something without any anti-aliasing at all, then that fill-in mono pen is actually a pretty good option for that. But there's all sorts of brushes in here. There's felt tip pens. There are marker pens, dot pens, there's a flat marker. Right below the pen is the pencil tool. I actually have both of these on the same shortcut, so pressing B just toggles between both. There are pencil tools, lots of them, mechanical, colored pencil. Again, the specifics on this stuff doesn't really matter that much. Under the pencil, there's also a pastel section. If you're looking for like a kind of charcoal look to your drawings to add some texture. Again, none of these are brushes we're going to use in these lessons necessarily. Below the pencil tool is the brush tool. Lots of options under the brush tool. You've got watercolors, realistic watercolor, thick paint, India ink. Lots of options. I would recommend getting in here and playing around with these brushes and just kind of see what happens. This is an opaque watercolor. One is considered smooth. Running edges. Don't want to bore you guys to death with all this. Realistic brushes have a little bit of texture to them. They kind of look like watercolor paper. At least that one did. Thick paint is, you've got your oil paint brushes. Neato. And then the last section the last one we're going to look at here is the airbrush. I actually use this more than anything. It's just a regular old soft airbrush. And I used this in conjunction with the lasso tool. A lot of times I'll draw a shape that I want to render and then use the brush. This is a really common technique in comics, but you can use this in any type of art. Now, if you aren't happy with any of the particular brushes, I will say there's one area that I found to be a little bit lacking, which is the blending tools. And I'm going to show you guys how to get new tools. And there's a lot of free ones available for this. I'm going to make a new layer briefly and draw a block here. I'm going to fill one side with red and the other with yellow. And I'm going to switch to the blend tool. The first option is just the blend. You can find this over here. It looks like the two little raindrops over here. It just it feels very digital, okay? It doesn't really feel like it's blending much of anything to me. There's a blur option, which literally just blurs, which is interesting, but it's not really mixing. It's just blurring this as if you put like a Gaussian blur, over the whole thing. Fingertip, we're getting a little bit warmer, but it's still, it's not really mixing so much as it is just pushing color around, which might be what you want in some cases. And then there's copy stamp, which I'm not even going to bother with. So I'm going to show you guys how to get better tools, or at least some tools to play with. So if you go back to Clip Studio, which is, if you're on a desktop, this is what opens whenever you first double click your app, and then you launch Clip Studio Paint from here. There is a section called Clip Studio Assets, Fine Brushes and More. That sounds like us. Well, let's click on that. Now I want to find a better blending tool. So I'm just going to go up to the search here. I'm going to type blend and hit enter. Now by default it's showing the newest, but I want to look at the most popular, so I'm going to scroll until I see something that looks interesting. This one is called Pure Paint. It is popular and free. If this is not here, whenever at the at the point that you're watching this video, then try a different one. This is not a magical special brush or anything. So I'm going to right click, or just click that actually. It brings up this, and I've already tried this once, so I'm going to re-download this. And it should be downloaded now. So I'm going to go over to Manage Materials, and in the download section, here's that Pure Paint. So I'm going to take this and drag it into my blending tools. This is kind of what I had in mind. Low opacity, it is blending. You go a little bit harder, really pulling. And you can choose, how much it mixes the colors. Like if I pick red, you can see it's pulling more of that red in. But this feels more like a blender tool that I might actually use. So if you ever feel like you need a new tool, just go into the assets and try some of those around there. There's a lot of free ones, so it's easy to play around with. One of the other neat things about this app is, let's say that, I also want a copy of this Pure Paint in my airbrush section, for example, to paint with. I can go back into Manage Materials and drag this into the airbrush section. Now I can use this Pure Paint brush without switching to a different tool. That's a very quick rundown of all the brush tools. I know we didn't spend a whole lot of time on it, but honestly, it's one of those things that there's no magic trick for it. Play around with it, find the ones you like, the ones that suit you, and I'm sure it'll work just fine. But let's move on to the next one.